Hey everybody, this is Kevin with Kevin's Card Collecting, and welcome to another Take It Back Tuesday. And first in the chat, right out of the gate, is Kendall Brown. Welcome. And Pilly Mama, you got beat again by half a second. So sorry. Man, that's twice in a row you almost got it, but Kendall beat you by half a second. But yeah, welcome to Take It Back Tuesday. Today we're going to open up some 1992 cards, and as a finale, we're going to finish off with a brand new mega box I picked up of 2019 Topps Gallery. So that'll be a little bit of a splurge for me, but you gotta spoil yourself once in a while. Fitzy's with us. Good to see you, Fitzy. Welcome to the chat. I love how you guys race to be number one in here. That is so cool. Yeah, actually, the chat just popped up onto my laptop when you guys were already talking there, so it's like instant. You guys are quick. I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. We're almost halfway through the week. Tomorrow being hump day. We're almost there. And I hope everybody's feeling well. I know a lot of people are under the weather this week, especially throughout our community, the card community. And hey, Derman, how you doing? Welcome. And so far, knock on wood, I've avoided getting too sick. However, I'm surrounded by family and friends that have come down with the cold, so I'm doing my best to avoid it. However, I did wake up this morning with a splitting headache, and I've taken some Excedrin and just trying to drink some caffeine all day, and it's still lingering, so I'm not sure how long we're going to go today. What's Fitzy saying here? I bought a Topps Gallery box and the autos were a bust. Oh, man. Well, I hope that's not a prelude to what I got coming here. Like I said, this is actually the first, serious box I've ever bought into. I've bought plenty of the blaster boxes, but with those, you're not guaranteed anything. At least with this box, I'm guaranteed 2 autographs, but, it could be 2 heroes or 2 zeros. You never know. So, but I'm sorry that you didn't have any luck there, buddy. But like I've always said, an auto's an auto, right? So Jason's with us. Good to see you, Jason. I had a lot of fun with you on Papa's channel last night. We had a lot of fun blasting open those boxes. Dearman says he's coming down with the cold too. Yep, it's going around big time. And like I said, I am battling a headache today, so I'm not sure how long we're gonna go. But I definitely want to get through what you see on the screen here. I got a bunch of 92 vintage stuff I want to crack open, followed by this Gallery 2019. And then lastly, I'm going to kind of give you a little teaser as to what my new content's going to be. I've been hinting for a couple weeks now that I'm going to be adding new content to my channel, additional hobbies and whatnot. And that's why I changed my name to Kevin's Card Collecting and More. I added the and more last week in anticipation of the new stuff that's coming out. So yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing some. I'm going to actually show you some photographs at the end of the stream today as a teaser for what's to come. I'm in no way going to lessen my card openings. I'm going to continue my Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday scheduled videos, live streams. I'm just going to be adding additional content. I'm not changing anything. I'm just adding to it. So, Jason and me too had, yeah, it was good times. Well, Jason, that's what's coming up. At the end of the stream, I'm gonna show you guys what I plan on doing. I'm probably like most of y'all. Baseball cards is not my only hobby. It's just one of several. I just chose baseball cards as my entryway into the YouTube world. And now that I've kind of settled in and gotten comfortable and used to it, I want to expand a little bit. So I'm going to start spreading my wings, so to speak, in YouTube. Now, I've already gotten, Jason, if you have subscribed to me and you get the notifications, you may have already noticed in my channel, I do a morning devotional. As a Christian, something I've been working on with Donald Blomdahl here recently is we're providing everyday readings in the mornings. He does a Bible reading, I do a morning devotional. So that's something that is part of the and more, but I've got something totally different coming in the next week or so. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Glad you could join us. Andy E's in the house. Good to see you, Andy. Parker Card Breaks. It's good to see you guys that, like Andy, for example, and Jason. We had a good time last night on Papa J's channel. It's kind of neat to expand our horizons and visit other people's channels and see what they're all about. Jason's guessing comics or books. Maybe not. Yeah, stay tuned. So I'm going to give it a couple more minutes and then we're going to start cracking into the packs here. But today's Take It Back Tuesday. And as you know, I always open up a vintage collection of cards from a specific year. Today happens to be 1992. And then I always end the video with modern stuff. So for those of you who just jumped on, I splurged recently and I went out and bought my first, I guess you'd call it a mega box. It's 2019 Gallery, but you're guaranteed 2 autos per box. It comes with 20 packs, 5 cards a pack, giving you 100 total cards. And I picked this up at Walmart just the other day. It's the only one they had. And I have no idea what to expect. But we're going to have fun opening it anyway. Papa J is great. Yep. Papa J and I started our YouTube baseball card venture roughly around the same time. And he and I have a lot of similar viewpoints on things. Kind of conduct things differently. He's right off the bat, though, he started with an elegant background. For those of you who've been on my channel for a while, you know that this backdrop is relatively new. I was working out of a temporary little setup, but now I've got a little permanent display, and it kind of mimics Papa J's, actually. I'm not as advanced yet as he is as far as his animations and graphics and all that. We had so much fun last night with those llama bombs and Pikachu. I think we dubbed him Papa Chew, and then the little Mario character. That was a lot of fun. Best part of 19 Gallery Monsters. Jason says IKR. I don't know what IKR stands for. Who's on the baseball? That is actually a Donald Blomdahl 777 subscriber giveaway prize that I won. If you guys don't know, visit Donald Blomdahl's channel. He's outstanding content. He does a lot of great stuff for the hobby. And he just recently passed the 1,000 subscriber mark. But way back when he was just hitting the 777 mark, he had a giveaway. I won it. I won an autographed baseball and an autographed card from Donald. So I've got them on display. Oh, IKRs. I know, right? All right, I'm not up on the lingo yet with all these acronyms, but I'll try to remember that. I know, right? Let me set this box out of the way so you guys can kind of see my fan favorites. These are my very good friends in the community that I've either received their personalized cards or I've created cards for them. Of course, prominently displayed in the back corner here, top left, is Papa J. That's his sticker from Papa J. Then I got Troy's Cards, and Comics. He gave me that Arizona Diamondbacks baseball cube box. Then I've got an Ethan's Elvis Covers and More. He hands down does the best card sales for anybody on YouTube. Steve Carter card, that's in honor of Carter's kids. His name is Steve, and he likes Gary Carter, so I found that Steve Carter card. Of course, everybody knows Stash, Philip Oldenburg. That's a signed 11 out of 50 card. Then I've got my Bobby Catalano card. I kind of created myself. Made it from a Gypsy Queen card. She's our Gypsy Queen when she enters our chat. Then I got over here, I've got Ken Booth. He's Ken's Cardboard. He does a great channel. Ken's Cardboards. And then, of course, Donald Blomdahl, kind of sitting up high on the throne, overseeing the other folks. So he's kind of like our godfather of this little community here. Stash rookie. Yeah, it's his rookie card. It's autoed and everything. Yeah, oh, that'd be cool. The Alonso auto. Yeah, there's a lot of great possibilities. A Tatis Jr. would be fantastic. Alonso would be outstanding. A Vlad Jr. would be beyond belief. But if I get just some no-namers, I'm still going to have fun opening the pack. And that's what this is all about. It's just the fun of opening cards, collecting cards, and sharing it with the community. I'm having more fun behind the camera doing all this than I actually have in holding a valuable card. But yes, Kendall, I do agree. I would love to get that Alonso auto. Gary Carter was a religious man. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. That's good to know. Oh, you asked again about the ball. That's a Gary Carter signed ball. Gary Carter, Donald Blomdahl signed ball. So, all right, it's 4:45 my time. I'm out on the West Coast. If you could, guys, go ahead and click that thumbs up button for me. We've got 9 watching, and I'm seeing 3 on my screen. But if we can get that number up, that would be awesome. And Jose's in the house. Great timing, Jose. I'm just getting ready to crack open these packs. I haven't started just yet. So, good timing. So, yeah, we're going to get right into it. Let's see. I want to do... Let's do the score first. I've only got one pack of score 92. Then we'll do, how about the Fleer? Then the Upper Deck. And then we'll finish off with the Topps 92. And then we'll crack open the big box. So we do have some new names in here. Jason, I do believe this is your first time in my channel. If you could, jump on everybody's bus. And everybody... Jason's a great guy. I met him last night on Papa Jay's show. Everybody jump on Jason's channel, get him some subs. That'd be awesome. Oh, Jason, that's awesome. That is a very special card. Yeah, I'm very sorry to hear what happened to your collection, Jason. But the fun part is you get to rebuild and start over, which is an exciting venture. I'd say most of us here are starting from scratch as well. I started in August, September area, somewhere around there, and I pretty much started with nothing. Gary would not sign Topps cards. Why is that, Jason? What did he have against Topps? I'm just curious. Watch, I'm going to pull a Gary Carter out of that Topps pack now because you said that. That's funny. All right, so we're just going to jump right into it here, guys. We got, this is our score 92, Series 1. And we've got a Willie Randolph with the Brewers. Chuck Krim with the Brewers. Mike McFarland with the Royals. Dickie Thon with the Phillies. Jay Bell with the Pirates, very cool. Of course, he became a D-back, so I'm a big fan of Jay Bell. Pat Kelly with the Yankees. Ryan Sandberg, there we go. Got to ring my bell. Hall of Famer bell. Anytime we get a known hit, we get the bell. So there you go, Ryan Sandberg. That's a very nice, clean card. It's not overly junked up and just covered in stuff. It's very simple. Nice, clean format. Well said, Andy. What did Andy say? All we need is a clean... Yeah, absolutely. You're right. You can't replace a Carter card? No. And Jason, I'll kind of get into this at the end of my stream, but the most valuable card in the world, the absolute most valuable card in the world, is made of the same materials that this Scott Coolboss card made out of. It's a piece of cardboard with ink on it. We as people attribute value to things on our own. We make the determination if things are valuable or not. But when it comes down to it, it's just pieces of cardboard. We can't take it with us. I'll leave that at that. But I wouldn't worry too much about that loss. You're in good health. You're good to go. I wouldn't worry about the materialistic stuff. So, it's because of Garbage Pail Kids? Really? That's why he... Interesting. He had a... I can see that. That's an interesting idea. Okay, Scott. I'm so sorry, Scott. I'll set you down. I'm going to pick on Lenny Harris now. Lenny, you're just a piece of cardboard. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry to tell you. Thank you, Chris, for keeping everything in perspective. I appreciate that. Oh, goodness. Charlie Hayes with the Phillies. Scott Bradley with the Mariners. Shout out to Donald Blomdahl and his Mariners. We got Marvin Freeman with the Braves. Omar Olivares with the Cardinals. Scott Bales. That's... I'm not even going to comment. That picture is just... It speaks volumes. Oh, man. Okay, Todd Burns with the Athletics. And our last card is a Mike Heath with the Braves. So not a bad pack. We did pull that Hall of Famer Ryan Sandberg card. So let me set Mr. Sandberg back here on display. In fact, as I typically do, let me sleeve him up. I sleeve up all Hall of Famers and hits. Yeah, Michael, I don't know. That's kind of a... Yeah, I don't want to stare too long at that card. I'll have nightmares. All right, so moving on. Now we got Fleer 92. You guys noticed I deliberately skipped 91 because I wanted to avoid the whole Fleer 91 debacle. I'd have to break out my shades if I open those, so we skipped 91 and went to 92. Morgan Freeman played with the Braves. When did I say that? Marvin Freeman. Did I say Morgan? If I said Morgan, then that's just a slip of the tongue, but that's Marvin Freeman. You guys are laughing over that. All right, one more time, guys. Scott Bales. All right, that's enough of that. Whew. Fitzy likes 92 Fleer. Off the top of my head, I don't recall what it looks like, so this will kind of be a surprise to me when I see it. Wrappers don't open real easy. Oh, yeah. I recognize this series. Yeah, these are very clean looking cards too. Nice layout. Okay, yeah. I may have slipped of the tongue, Chris. I don't know. Sometimes I do say things inadvertently. So, anyway, moving on here. We got Mark Whitten with the Indians. Oh, there we go. Matt Williams. See, to me that's a hit because he turned into a D-back, and I got to meet him one day, so that was kind of cool. So I'm going to set that card aside. Bill Pacoda with the Royals. Mitch Williams with the Phillies. League leaders Julio Franco with the Rangers. Vinny Castilla, prospects with the Braves. Rob Deere with the Tigers. Yeah, you know, Michael, I've always wondered why the players don't have the opportunity to approve or disapprove the photos being used for their cards. Because there's a lot of embarrassing photos out there that the players, there's nothing they can do about it. And they're humiliating in some cases. So, yeah, I kind of feel bad for that gentleman there. Nice Vinny rookie. Yeah, that's a nice looking card there. I don't know much about Vinny Castilla. I do know I don't like the card number. Now I wish I hadn't turned it over. But Rob Deere with the Tigers. Todd Hundley with the Mets. Lou Whitaker with the Tigers. Mackie Sasser with the Mets. Jack Armstrong with the Reds. Hats is with us. Good to see you, Hats. Oh, yeah, Hats, I saw your video. That's kind of like a feeling of redemption, isn't it? It's yeah, a little weight lifted off your shoulders there. Yeah. All right, Bob Guerin for the Yankees. Kurt Gibson, there you go, nice card. John Kruk. Johnny Kruk played for the Padres back in the day. Then he moved to Philadelphia, started eating way too many Philly cheesesteaks, and gained a few pounds. Ben Allen Hill with the Indians. Jeff Facero with the Expos. And our last card is an Astro, Mike Capel. Capel, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. So we got a Matt Williams out of the deck. Or stack. That's cool. Yeah, Andy, I didn't appreciate turning that card over and seeing that number. All right, pack number 2 for Fleer 92. I've got Scott Terry with the Cardinals, Lenny Webster with the Twins, Jim Acker, Blue Jays, Walt Weiss with the A's, Mike Morgan with the Dodgers, Mark Lee with the Brewers, Bobby Bonilla with the Pirates, Mark Carrion with the Mets, Brady Anderson with the Orioles, Roberto Alomar, there we go, another Hall of Famer, and more importantly, former Padre. Let's not forget that. So let me sleeve him up. Okay, we got Mike Felder here with the Giants, Jeff Montgomery with the Royals, Charlie Hayes with the Phillies, league leaders Brian Harvey with the Angels, Bob Hamlin, prospect card for the Royals, Jeff Treadway for the Braves, and our last card is a Greg Briley of the Mariners. Shout out to Donald again. There we go. So the card of that pack was definitely that Roberto Alomar card. He's reading Morgan Freeman. How behind am I? Yeah, that was about, yeah, Michael's right. About 5 minutes ago, I was talking about Morgan Freeman. You try doing a refresh, Jason? Maybe reboot your web browser or something. Jimmy Key with the Blue Jays. Brian Harvey with the Angels. Ken Caminetti with the Astros. Joe Bovair with the Phillies. You know what the problem with being a D-backs fan is, guys? I like to open a lot of vintage packs, and you never get any D-backs in this stuff for obvious reasons. So I guess I could look forward to Padres cards. I do PC Padres as well, but I do miss getting D-back cards. And it'd be nice if they could, if they weren't such a new team. Okay, Kevin Gross with the Dodgers. Mike Timlin with the Blue Jays. There we go. There's a Padre, Gerald Clark. Luis Rivera with the Red Sox. Barry Larkin. Hall of Famer, guys? I believe he is. Can somebody give me a thumbs up or yes? I believe Larkin's a Hall of Famer. Yes, that's what I thought. Thank you there, Fitzy. Okay, so we'll get him sleeved up. I'm going to keep the Alomar up front, though. Okay, yeah, thank you, Michael. And Jason confirms. Okay, Glenn Davis with the Orioles. Well, you're apparently caught up, Jason, because now you're right up to speed with this. Glenn Davis, Eric King with the Indians, Mark Lemke with the Braves, Dave Anderson with the Giants, Mike Devereaux with the Orioles. We got Chuck McElroy with the Cubs, and our last card. Oh no, there's a little stickage there. Oh, no wonder it stuck. We got a Robin Ventura on an All-Star card. It's like a black border. Anything special about this one? Well, it's numbered 19 out of 24 as part of an insert for the All-Star set. That's still a nice looking card. And then finally, a Mariner, we got Russ Swan. So we did pull that Barry Larkin card, so we're 3 for 3 on hits. Yep, still on Flair, Jason. We got 2 packs to go. 3 down, 2 to go. Okie doke. Expos, we got Scott Ruskin. Scott Cervais with the Astros. Boring checklist card. Teg Higuera for the Brewers. John Weiner for the Pirates. Sammy Sosa with the White Sox. I'm going to set that one aside in case we don't get another hit. We'll call that the hit of the pack. Yeah, I wasn't sure when his rookie year was, but that's definitely not his rookie card. Brett Butler with the Dodgers. Here's a group here. We got Stacey Jones, Bo Jackson, Greg Olson, and Frank Thomas. That's a nice card. Combination of Orioles and White Sox there. Kenny Lofton, there we go. Rookie card, Kenny Lofton. Former University of Arizona Wildcat. Very nice card. Wonder if it talks about that here. Yep, played Arizona basketball. I'm a little biased, seeing as though I attended the U of A. I'm going to set that one aside as well. Michael's asking how I got all these. eBay. Some of them came from Patreon packs. No, they weren't sealed boxes. They were loose packs that I picked up. Sometimes I go to card shows and they've got packs for 50 cents a piece, something like that. I kind of buy smatterings of packs here and there. No, I wish I had sealed boxes. That'd be awesome. Yep. Jose said he loves pulling those. What, the inserts? Yeah. Yep. We got Mike Pagliarulo for the Twins. We got Ken Hill for the Cardinals. Kyle Abbott for the Angels. Another famous Abbott for the Angels. Jeff Bagwell, there we go. Another Hall of Famer. So we're going to have to give him the sleeve. I think we're pretty much batting 1,000 on Hall of Famers. I think maybe just the first pack we didn't get one. No, that was the Alomar. I'm not sure. But just about. I'm still going to put Alomar in front, though. But I'm sure Hats like that Bagwell card. Are you a thief of the bases? Maybe he's talking to somebody else. Jason, we're still on 92 Fleer, buddy. Cool. Wally Ritchie for the Phillies. Bob Kipper for the Pirates. Alvaro Espinoza and an Annie Benes for the Padres. So we did get a hit out of that pack as well. Doing pretty good. And our last Fleer. Last Fleer before we open up the upper deck. Yeah, guys, a lot of the YouTubers that offer Patreon programs, depending on which tier you buy into, they send a lot of these old wax packs and vintage packs out as part of their Patreon program. So that's where I get a majority of my stuff. Some of these cards are upside down there. Okay, so last Fleer pack, we got a Steve Fry with the Expos. Tom Brunansky with the Red Sox. Chris Jones with the Reds. Scott Sanderson with the Yankees. Larry Anderson with the Padres. Craig Worthington with the Orioles. Doug Jones with the Indians. Mike Stanton with the Braves. Mike Remlinger with the Giants. Randy Milligan, Orioles. And there's another Ryan Sandberg, although this is a Fleer Sandberg. The last one was out of the score set. So there's another bell ring for the Hall of Famer. Okay, so there we go. I still want to leave Mr. Alomar out front, though. Being a Padre, I got to give him some credit there. Dave Winfield, record series card, record setters card, 400 home runs. Danny Darwin with the Red Sox. Greg Myers with the Blue Jays. Nolan Ryan, there we go. Followed up by Wade Boggs and a Kip Gross. Very, very cool. There's a double bell ring there. So that makes, what, 3 Hall of Famers just in that one pack. That's a good way to end up the finish off the Fleer. We don't need that score pack there anymore. Alrighty. Chance to get caught up. I got to watch both of them as I was growing up. Jose was talking about Kenny Lofton. Okay. Kenny Lofton was on the Wayans Brothers show. Okay. Did not know that. Oh, I remember Harry Carey. Holy cow. I remember those days. Yep. Good old Harry Carey. All right, so now we got, let's see, how many packs? We got 5 packs of Upper Deck, 92. Ooh, right off the bat there, we got a Wade Boggs. No pun intended, right off the bat. And it looks like Upper Deck's going to live up to its reputation of being backwards and upside down and all that good stuff. So there's the Wade Boggs card. We got Scott Cooper with the Red Sox. Tino Martinez, shout out to Donald Blomdahl and his Mariners. Juan Guzman with the Blue Jays. Von Hayes with the Phillies. Dwayne Henry with the Astros. Another Mariner, Alvin Davis. Another Mariner, Greg Briley. Carlos Baerga. That's a cool shot. Jose Uribe. Melito Perez with the White Sox. Jeff King with the Pirates. And who's this going to be? Delino DeShields for the Expos. And 2 to go here. We got Jeff Rudin with the Astros, rookie card. And an Adam Peterson with the Padres. Athletes. Everyone loves Ryan, Bo, and Griffey. Yep. I don't think anybody dislikes those guys. Okay, now you guys are getting philosophical. No hits out of that one. That's the first pack I think I've opened up and not set any cards aside. Alrighty, we got Pete Shurek with the Mets. Alejandro Pena with the Braves. Tim Naring with the Red Sox. Rafael Belliard with the Braves. Jose De Leon with the Cardinals. Darrell Hamilton with the Brewers. Darren Jackson with the Padres. Sam Horn with the Orioles. Ray Langford with the Cardinals. Doug DeCenzo with the Cubs. Hal Morris with the Reds. Kirk Gibson. There we go. Not a Hall of Famer, I don't believe, but still a decent card. I'll set that one aside just because I haven't set a Upper Deck card aside yet. Joey Hamilton with the Padres. David McCarty, rookie card, and a Jeff Johnson with the Yankees. Oh, you guys are doing SNL skits and Stash's stream? Yeah, Stash's streams and Dave Durango's streams, you just never know where where it's going to lead to. All right, let's get a hit here. Armando Reynoso, Juan Agosto, a.k.a. John August, Dave Parker with the Blue Jays. I most remember him for being a Pirate, but I guess he did end up on the Blue Jays. Had forgotten about that. There's Mike Pagliarulo. That's one of those names where you just got to slow down and sound it out. Mark Kubica with the Royals. Tom Browning with the Reds. Kurt Stillwell with the Royals. Trevor Wilson with the Giants. Robin Ventura with the White Sox. Willie Wilson with the A's. Sean Dunston with the Cubbies. Gary Pettis with the Rangers. And we got Tyler Green with the Phillies, rookie. And, oh, we got some sort of insert there at the back, but we got a Rico Brogna with the Tigers, and then a Ted Williams Baseball Heroes card. 1939 rookie year. Wow. 1939. And it looks like this one's got him in a San Diego uniform. So that's pretty cool. So we'll set that one aside. That's kind of a special insert. I can't roll my R's, Andy. That's the one frustrating thing that I deal with. I speak Spanish, but I can't roll my R's, so that's kind of like a handicap I've got. Very frustrating. Yeah, you know, they do kind of have a modern look to them, because the photography was so good. Very crisp photographs. Oh, we got a little insert hologram sticker coming up here. Okay, we got Mike Mussina with the Orioles. Bob Melvin. Bob Melvin, he ended up being the manager for the Diamondbacks. That's kind of cool. We got Jack Clark with the Red Sox. Gene Nilsson with the Athletics. Darrell Hamilton with the Brewers. Jerome Walton with the Cubs. Mike Maddox with the Padres. Got a Greg Swindell with the Indians. And then we've got a nice little hologram Boston Red Sox sticker. That's pretty sharp. And we got Jose Felix with the Cardinals. Danny Tartable with the Royals. Chris, if you're watching, this is for Chris. I hope Chris is watching. I'm going to set that one aside for him. I missed a lot, I'm sorry. Michael just picked up a Nolan Ryan auto picture from his big fight in his auto. Is his auto hard to get at all? I don't know, but that's pretty cool. Anyone getting an auto from Nolan Ryan is good. Yep, got a Williams card. Yes, Chris, this is for you, Chris. Shout out to you. Okay, Charles Nagy with the Indians. And then we've got John Farrell, the Pirates. Joe Fatiello with the Royals. And our last card is a Jeff Montgomery. So, guys, the hit of that pack was none other than Chris Sabo. Followed closely by that Boston hologram sticker. All right, let's get a little redemption here. Not having too much luck with the upper deck. Let's end on a good note here. Cheeto Martinez with the Orioles. Chris is working on his Sabos to get up to Dave. That's funny. Jeff Russell with the Rangers. Mark Whitten with the Indians. Jay Howell. There we go. I actually, if you guys haven't caught it, last stream I received a TTM autograph card from Mr. Jay Howell. That was quite a treat to receive that back in the mail. Harvey Pulliam. Mark Gubixa. And remember, guys, as soon as we finish up with these 92 cards, I'm going to be blasting into this Topps Gallery Mega Box. 2 guaranteed autos, and who knows what else is in there, so that'll be exciting. And I've got a little bit of an announcement to make at the very end of the stream in reference to what my name change is all about, the Kevin's Card Collecting and More. I'm going to discuss the and more part a little bit here in a few minutes. Mark Gubicka, got Kevin Seitzer with the Royals. Mike Henneman with the Tigers. And hey, here you go, Jose. If you're watching, Jose, there's another Oral Hershiser card. Very reminiscent of the other day when I pulled one out of a... was it the Fairfield, or I think it was the my Goodwill pack. Bill Pacoda with the Royals. B.J. Surhoff. Randy Milligan with the Orioles. Mark Smith with the... that says the Keys. Oh, okay, it's the Orioles. I guess the Keys must be their minor league team. And 2 to go here. We've got Bob Wickman with the White Sox, followed by Juan Guzman with the Blue Jays. Gubiza. So you, I guess that C in the middle is silent, I guess. Alrighty, good to know. I'll try to remember that next time I pull one of his cards. Send in that hologram for grading, yeah. It's actually a pretty clean card. Sorry, I set Sabo back here with my other, we'll call him a minor hit. No offense, Chris, but he's a minor hit. Along with these guys here. Alright, last of the 92 stuff. I've got this Topps 92. Can't really tell who's in what. They've got them pretty well covered. So, see if I need scissors or if I can just rip this by hand. See if I can go down the middle and hit all 3 in one pass. There, it looks like we kind of did. All right. Worked out fairly well. Alrighty. Hey, Elvis is... Elvis. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, Ethan. I gave you a little promotion there. Ethan's with us. That's so good to see. Hey, Ethan, I picked up a mega box of Topps Gallery 19, so that's going to come up here in a bit. 2 guaranteed autos. We'll see what we pull out of that. I splurged. Yeah, it's a compliment, right, Ethan? It's a compliment. Carter's Kids is with us. Good to see you, Steve. I gave you a shout out earlier when I was introducing my wall. We'll call it the Wall of Fame. You're right there next to Ethan's card. I got Ethan, Steve, and Stash right there in a row. All right, so we're going to blast through this top set and then... Wait, some of these are backwards here. Let's get this straightened out. Okay. I kind of made sense of that. Elvis hates Lennon. Okay. Oh, Elvis's birthday is tomorrow? Interesting. Okay. All right, cool, Ethan. Yeah, thanks. Stick around, and I hope I pull a monster. A couple monsters would be cool, but at least one would be worth it. Okay, we got Mark Lewis with the Indians, Chris Donnells with the Mets, Jeff Ware, draft pick. Not sure who he was with. It doesn't even say. No clue. Jeff Ware. Bo Jackson. There we go. That's somewhat of a hit. Unless we get somebody better, I'll call that the hit of the pack. We got Jacob Brumfield, Jerome Burnitz, Alan Cockrell, and DJ Dozier. Steve Searcy with the Phillies, Steve Bedrosian with the Twins, Denny Martinez with the Expos, Calvin Reese with the I don't know who he played with, but I do know I've learned this. His nickname is Pokey. Calvin Pokey Reese. Interesting. Monty Ferris with the Rangers. Here we got Pat Mahomes, Sam Militello, Roger Salkold, and Turk Wendell. It wasn't poker, it was pokey. Unless it's a typo. Yeah, it's right there at the bottom, guys. Pokey. Good old Pokey Reese. Who said that? Come on, Chipper. That's true. Be nice to get a Chipper. It wouldn't be his rookie, but rookie came out in 91. But still, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to get one. Bob Zupik, Benji Gill. These rookie cards don't tell you at all who they played with in the majors, and this is actually his high school stats there for Benji Gill. Cal Daniels with the Dodgers. Manny Ramirez. Another high school card. Scott Erickson with the Twins. We got Danny Jackson with the Cubs. Brooke Jacoby with the A's. Chris James with the Indians. Barry Jones. Darrell Hamilton. That was Barry Jones. I was going to say, this is interesting, guys. I love when little things like this happen. We got a Chris James and a Barry Jones. What do you get when you mix Chris James and Barry Jones? You get Chris Jones. Isn't that clever? All right. Kip Gross for the Reds. Bruce Ruffin for the Phillies. Jim Gantner with the Brewers. Dave Burba. I love that name. Burba with the Mariners. Mookie Wilson for the Blue Jays. Luis Quinones for the Reds. Brian Hickerson with the Giants. And then we've got 3 of these scratcher tickets. I'll look at those later. Not that you could win anything, but a little different. Mike Schooler with the Mariners. Dana Keuchel with the Red Sox. Mike Sharperson. Rick Aguilera. It looks like that Bo Jackson guys may be the hit of this pack. Kevin Brown with the Rangers. Nope, there's the hit. Tom Glavine. Tom Glavine with the Braves. Sorry, Mr. Jackson, but you've been replaced. I won't completely cover you, though. Bill Gullickson for the Tigers. Oh, there we go. There's Papa Griffey. Ken Griffey Sr. Thomas Howard. Shout out to Chris, just because. And then everyone's favorite, Ron Karkovice, a.k.a. Ron Karkovice. And we got Kevin Elster with the Mets. Mark Gardner with the Expos. Dwight Evans with the Orioles. Al Newman with the Twins. Andujar Cedeno, All-Star Rookie Gold Cup card. And our last card is a Robin Ventura. Robin Ventura. So, guys, the hit of that Topps pack was definitely the Glavine. And Jackson, not far behind. Because Bo knows. All right, so I'll set them in my special pile. Gary Sheffield, help up the autograph line to show him the card I brought up to get signed by Gary. Oh, cool. Manny was a good hit. Which one was Manny? Which Manny are you guys referring to? Manny. Oh, the Manny Ramirez? I honestly, guys, I don't know the name. Did he become something worthwhile? What, you guys are calling him out, so I'll go ahead and sleeve it up because I don't think you're going to get any earlier than a high school stats card. So, all right. Might be worth it. Sheffield asked me, where'd you get this? Kerry Carter, check this out. That's me playing T-ball. That's funny. I bet the ball players get a kick out of the cards. And, you know, I wonder how many baseball players collect cards, if any. I mean, well, I'm sure they do, but I wonder how into it they are. And you guys ever wonder if, when you're doing a live stream, if there's any actual pros lurking in the background? That'd be kind of cool. All right, let me clear off some of this mess of wrappers here before we dive into the gallery box. Oh, I want to share this with you guys too real quick. Today in the mail, my wife got one of those envelopes full of coupons from, I think it was Publishers Clearinghouse or something like that. I don't know if you guys get that in the mail. When she was just going through it for fun, and she pulled this out and showed it to me. Have you guys seen this yet? This came in our Publishers Clearinghouse coupon envelope. And I was looking at it. I'm like, well, okay. Your typical, you know, Fleer, Donruss, Upper Deck, all that fun stuff. But they're saying 100 cards total, 5 payments of $259. Mind you, you could go to Walgreens and get a 100-pack of Fairfields for $4.99 and get a lot of the same stuff. But I guess they got to make their money. Some profits got to be made, so they kind of up the price. But yeah, 5 times that is what? You're almost at $15 for 100 cards. Now this is what's kind of got me interesting. It includes 7 packs of randomly selected and unsearched packs. So if this includes unsearched packs, that almost tells me that you're going to get search packs with an additional 7 of unsearched packs. That, to me, that just, maybe it's worded poorly, or that's like a horrible thing. I don't know. Am I crazy for thinking that's sort of a silly ad? And of course on the back you've got a roll pillow, whatever. But anyway, I just thought that was kind of fun. Thought I wanted to share it with you guys in today's stream. Greg Gagne collects cards, so that's cool. I met Ryan Harper a few weeks ago. Topps gives each parallel to each player. He didn't know much about him. Oh, look at the stats on the back. Are we still talking about the Manny Ramirez? Because it's all high school stats. Sophomore, junior, and senior year. I'll let you guys take that all in. Interesting. All right. Let me set those aside. Let me get this massive pile out of the way. Alrighty, so we are coming up, we're 2 minutes shy of an hour. $12.95, Jason says. $12.95. Yeah, not worth it for me. All right, guys. Moment of truth. Drum roll. So here's the story behind this. I went to Walmart about a week ago, and I saw this box. And no, maybe it was 2 weeks ago. I saw it. I scanned the price and went, uh-oh, I can't afford it. So I put it back on the shelf, thinking, well, who's going to buy it? I don't know. So I went back a week ago, and this box was missing. Now, I do remember it because it had a dent and crease in the back. I don't know if you guys can see that dent. So I recognized it, but then when I went back last week, this box was missing. So I'm like, oh, man, somebody got it. Couldn't afford it anyway, but I was still looking for it just for fun. And then, yesterday, I went to Walmart, and I was digging through the stuff, and I found the same box again. So it resurfaced. I don't know where it disappeared to, but It's obviously unique in that sense. So I had the money and I found the box, so I got it. The only thing I've ever opened prior to this is blaster boxes, like the $20 blaster boxes, but this is my first high-end box I've ever got. So, Jason, 7 packs add up to 100 cards. Yep, see? So you're paying $12.95 for something. You could go to Walgreens and buy a Fairfield box for $4.99. So, alrighty, here we go. Let's see. I do have some of my sleeves and a couple top loaders on standby. I'm out of one-touches for the moment, so if I do get a good hit, they're going to have to wait in a top loader until I get my one-touches in the mail, which I ordered. But here we go. Oh, this comes with one of those box topper box cards. I've never actually seen one of these in person, so that's pretty cool. All right, we'll do that one. Well, we'll do that one first, actually, because... Let's see, let me... All right, let's make sure there's nothing left in the box. Nope. All right, so how many we got? Should have 10 packs here. 2, 4, 6. No, was it 10 or 20 packs? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Those are backwards. 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. 20 packs. Now, seeing as though the hits are going to be in these, I'm going to go ahead and open up this one first. 1 gallery box loader inside. Yeah, Elvis. There I go, Elvis again. Ethan. Sorry. I'm sure you've been called worse, so Elvis isn't bad. Yeah, I've never even seen one of these in person, let alone opened a pack. And it's going to be... Ooh, Hats is going to like this one, guys. Alex Bregman. Ooh, that is a sweet-looking card. Alex Bregman on a box topper card. I'll set that one aside. All right. In case I do get the hits, I have a blank card stock here that I'm going to use to cover, and we'll do a reveal later at the end. So, leave a little suspense to the end. So, without further ado, let's get right into it here. Okay, right out of the gate, Trevor Story with the Rockies. Ryan Helsley rookie card for the Cardinals. Ooh, Mookie Betts. A little shout out to Ethan there with his Boston Red Sox. Some sort of special... Ooh, it's the Eloy, and is that the Thomas? And a Chris Davis card. Is that, yeah, Frank Thomas and Eloy Jimenez Master and Apprentice card. That's a nice one. Let me sleeve that one up. Let me get some stands ready here. I just had to grab a new pack of penny sleeves. That was my last one. All right, pack number 2. Ooh, Kevin Biggio, rookie card with the Blue Jays. Ooh, Chris Bryant, that's a nice one. Chris Bryant. Ooh, there we go, Fernando Tatis Jr. Oh, I would have loved if that had been the auto, but you never know. Fernando Tatis Jr. I'll sleeve that one up here in a second. Heath Fillmyer. That's a gallery private issue card. And a Jeff McNeil rookie. And the Fillmyer is numbered out of 250, 136 out of 250. So we'll set that one aside as well. Not too shabby. What are you guys saying here? Wasn't a Presley though. Tatis. Yeah, hoping. Yeah, well, that was a good, nice Tatis. Hey, SSP's with us. Good to see you, buddy. So this Heath Fillmyer card is numbered. And of course, the Tatis is just beautiful because it's Tatis. Yeah, isn't that a cool looking card, Jonathan? All right. So 2 down and 8 to go, or 18 to go. We got a lot of packs to go here. Check out the box top. Yeah, that's a nice box topper. What do you guys do with box toppers? I'm just curious. How do you store them, or I don't know. What do you do with them? Frame them and hang them on the wall? And I'm not being facetious. I'm serious. I don't know. Do they even make top loaders for something like that, or sleeves? I don't know. Ooh, Aaron Judge. This is, you know what, guys? I'm just gonna give a ring here for everything we've hit so far, because so far we've got a lot of good cards. So Aaron Judge, Aaron Nola, another good Aaron. They do make top loaders for those, huh? Interesting. Okay. Aaron Nola. Steven Duggar. Good looking card. Rookie. Okay, we've got a... Oh, it's a masterpiece card. But it's not backwards, so it's not going to be the auto, but it's going to be a Max Scherzer masterpiece card. And Carson Kelly for the D-backs, guys. Look at that. I'm almost more excited about this one than I am this Max Scherzer card. But you know me and my D-backs. But no, that's a sweet-looking masterpiece card. It's got a gloss to it that the other cards don't have. It's not numbered, but still, very nice card. Let's leave that one up. All right, pack number 4. Ethan, you read my mind, Ethan. If you can believe it, I've got 2 of those from you, and I got one of those in a family mail call that Philip Oldenburg sent me. Stash, he sent me the exact same Merrill Kelly auto. So I've got 3 of those. Isn't that something? But I wouldn't mind getting a 4th one. I really wouldn't. Oh, there we go. Rhys Hoskins. It's not the rookie card, but still a nice card. I'm just going to see if there's any backwards cards. Nope. I'm guessing the autos on these guys, do they come in backwards or upside down? Jose's giving his votes for the MVP. I knew he'd pick Cody. Okay, we got Rhys Hoskins here with the Phillies. Dakota Hudson, rookie with the Cardinals. Boo. Bryce Harper. Ooh, Derek Jeter Masters card. That's unique. And a Whit Merrifield for the Royals. I can't say I've got many Jeter cards. Your Tatis auto did not come in upside down or backwards? Okay. Just checking. So there's no way I can really predict its arrival until it's there. Hey, Chat Town's with us. Good to see you, buddy. Glad you could join us. Ooh, nice Kyle Tucker, rookie card. Oh, I see another special looking little card halfway through the pack there. Kristen Stewart with the Tigers. Lane Thomas with the Cardinals. And what's this special insert? A Mike Trout throwback heritage card. That is cool. That is a sharp looking card. And followed up with a Jake Cave with the Twins. But that is a beautiful Trout card. Yes, I guess the term nowadays is sick. That is a sick looking card. Well, actually, yeah, it is very nice. All right, still waiting on our 2 autos. So this is pack number 6, so we're a quarter of the way through. All right, Sean Anderson with the Giants. I do see another little, see that extra little color white there? That's some sort of special insert. So Sean Anderson. Ooh, Alex Bregman, there we go. Look at that. That's a cool little side-by-side comparison there. That's pretty cool. It's like Papa Bear and Baby Bear. That's pretty cool. Alex Bregman, followed by Josh Hader. There we go, with the Brewers. And our special insert card on this one is going to be another Master and Apprentice card. It's going to be the Babe Ruth and Aaron Judge card. Very nice. Very cool. And our last card is a Pete Alonso. There we go. Oh, I'd love it if there was a little bit of Sharpie ink on that, but that's okay. There's still time. But there we go. There's a nice Master and Apprentice. So SSP, or did somebody say, I saw it earlier that there's only 10 of these to make a complete set? I think I read somebody said that. Yep, okay, cool. Bell ring, what do we, okay, we'll ring the bell. There, somebody wanted the bell rung. Bregman Mini? Yeah, that's what it looked like compared to the big one, yeah. All right. Yeah, no, it doesn't look super accurate. I've seen some of these gallery cards that are spot on. In fact, some of them almost look like photographs, and others are just not the greatest artwork, so to speak. Doing okay so far. Nice work, Kevin. Oh, thank you, Jason. Dinner time. Oh, why the bell rang? Yep. Yeah. I think I saw Jason, Sean, I think pulled it out of one of Papa J's breaks the other night, he got the soda and I saw it and it looked pretty rough. Yeah, that was a rough one. Okay, looks like we got another little insert. Got a special white color there. So here's an Alex Bogaerts with the Red Sox. Shout out to Ethan. Those Red Sox. Hey, there we go. Mike Yastrzemski. Baby Yaz. Shane Bieber. There we go. And our insert card is going to be a Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. Shout out to Jose. And your Dodgers there. That's a nice looking card. And the last card is a Heath Fillmyer. Very nice. But let me get this Heritage card sleeved up. We'll add it next to Mr. Trout. I've only got 2 more stands, guys. So I'm really having to wait and not use them up just yet because I got those autos coming still. So, okay, so did I already go through these? Yeah, I did. All right. So how far are we down to the pack? 2, 3, 6, 9, 10. Almost halfway through. There are 50 Heritage. You're working on getting that one? Okay, that's good to know. I've got a couple here so far, so if you need anything, Jonathan, we can talk. Okay, there we go. Nice one. Mitch Haniger for the Mariners. Shout out to Donald. And there's another little... I wonder if there's one of these inserts in every pack. One of those little off-color ones a little bit. Mitch Haniger. Brandon Lowe for the Rays. Shout out to Bobby Catalano. She's not here with us today, I don't believe, but she's a Rays fan. No, Kindle. These stands come from Walmart. They're in the arts and crafts section. They're like 97 cents a piece, and they fold up. That pin right there is a hinge. But what I did was I set it to the angle I wanted, and then I glued them shut. I put a drop of super glue down in there to keep them from collapsing. So they're pretty sturdy. I like these stands. Okay, here we go. Brandon Lowe. And we've got a David Peralta with the Diamondbacks. A very nice card. I've never seen this card before. And I don't think that's a very good rendering of him personally. But nonetheless, that is David Peralta's D-backs card. Very nice. And our little special insert is going to be Freddie Freeman with the Braves. Very nice. I'll sleeve him up here in a second. And a Yadier Molina. Yadier Molina with the Cardinals. I wonder if this is common to get this many of these Heritage inserts or if it's to be expected. Because I don't remember reading about these on the box. But we've got 3 of them so far. Yeah, everybody likes that Freeman. Take another swig of water here. Jason says that's the 65 Topps design. Okay, good to know. I was not sure what year that was modeled after. Jason says card easels. Yeah, well, there are little mini painting easels made for little mini, well, yeah, easels. Some of these want to open up and some don't. Yep, let's see some more fire, Chat Town. And we haven't even got to the good hits yet, but so far we've been doing well. Okay. All right, Ethan. I want you to... I've been practicing. Judge me on this pronunciation. Mike Fultenowicz. Mike Fultenowicz. I learned that from you, so if you don't like the way I said it, I'm just copying you. Boom. Good. Nailed it. All right. I'm not joking. I've been practicing that name. Still looking for that first hit. Oh, there's a Taylor Ward with the Angels. Folty. Now there's another. We got another special insert. Looks like a green border. Trey Mancini. Oh, guys, Brian Reynolds auto. There's our first auto. It's going to be a Brian Reynolds sticker, but it's got the green border as well. So that makes it a little extra special. And followed by a Miguel Cabrera. But there we go. There's our first auto in the box. Sleeve him up and then throw him in a top loader. Should be numbered. It is. Thank you for reminding me there, Jonathan. 49 out of 99. So it's actually like a double hit. It's a numbered card and an auto all in one. So that's pretty cool. All right, so there we go. Now I get to use one of my stands there. All right, one stand to go because there's one auto to go. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know a whole lot about him. Is he good? I don't follow the Pirates, and so I don't know much about him. SSP, I hope your gut is telling the truth. Alrighty. There we go. We got a Sean Reed Foley for the Blue Jays. There we go. Cedric Mullins. No box is complete without a Mullins card, as they say. Jacob Nix. Very nice for the Padres. Mark McGuire. Wow, there's a little bit of a throwback there. Didn't expect to see them. That picture, he just looks mean. Like, That's a mean pose. And our last card is a Trent Thornton for the Blue Jays. So actually we got a few Blue Jays in this box. Or a couple in this pack, I mean. Foley and Thornton. Alrighty. We are exactly at the halfway point. Jose says roided. Is that the look of roids? That's the look of angry roids. That's funny. Jonathan. I'm just going to hold it until SSP says something. Oh, he already said ding, ding, ding. Yep, I'll give you the bell. Ronald Acuna Jr. Very nice looking card. Max Scherzer. And it looks like we got another one of those inserts back here. Look at the grin on his face. Oh, that's funny. We got a Yu Darvish with the Cubs. The sun is in. Yeah, that's what it is. Acuna. In other words, next Trout, right? Peds, I paid $80 for this box. Yeah, $79.99. And our special inserts, another Master and Apprentice. We got father and son here. We got the Guerreros, the Vlads, and the last card is a Josh Donaldson with the Braves. You know, the cool thing is, honestly, we've got no duplicates. Although I probably just jinxed myself, but so far, no duplicates. So that's our third Master and Apprentice card. And we've got 3 of the 65 Heritage cards too, so a lot of inserts in this box. Yeah, this is the only box that I've ever seen at a Walmart. And it was just the one box, so I had to grab it when I had the chance and had the money. You guys are still making fun of that Scherzer card, I think. Oh, there we go. Michael Chavis, rookie card. Jake Bowers for the Indians. And we have another little special insert coming up here. Harold Ramirez for the Marlins. And a Rhys Hoskins Masterpiece card. Very nice. And a Kyle Wright for the Braves. But Rhys Hoskins, very nice card there. Almost all RC pack. Well, actually, yeah, with the exception of Hoskins, they're all, yeah, you're right. Those are all rookies in that pack. Good call. Ethan says, I've been trying to find one. What's that, one of these boxes? Henry's in the house. Good to see you, Henry. Thanks for showing up. We got Josh James, rookie. And it looks like we're going to have maybe another one of those Master and Apprentice cards lurking in the back there. Josh James. Christian Yelich, very cool. Luis Severino. And, oh, it's not going to be a Master and Apprentice, but it's going to be an Ernie Banks Hall of Fame card. Very cool. A little gloss to it. And a Danny Jansen sporting his Chris Sabo glasses there. But very nice Ernie Banks. I don't know if you guys can see that sheen, but it's a very glossy card. It's not numbered, is it? No. My parents got me one for Christmas, but you can't find one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd say scoop them up, Andy, if you can. They're hard to find. Okay, 7 packs to go. I hope you're right, Peds. I hope you're right. It is a solid box, chat. Every single pack has had what would normally be considered a hit in any other box or pack. Oh, there we go. This is for me, personally. Paul Goldschmidt. I wish you were on a D-backs card. That's the only negative about this. And the artwork on this one's pretty silly, I think, personally. But it is a Paul Goldschmidt. I love my Goldschmidts, so that's a hit. And our next card is going to be a Nicholas Castellanos for the Cubs. Yeah, I'm not rooting for the Cardinals. I'm just rooting for Goldie there, SSP. I wish he were still with the D-backs. I really do. Nate Lowe. I think we got the Brandon Lowe earlier. This is the Nate Lowe. Different Lowe. And our insert card's going to be Ozzie Smith Hall of Fame, guys. 2 Hall of Fames back to back. Followed up by an Albert Pujols. These are like all hits. Like if you got any one of these cards in any other pack or box, I'd be ringing that bell nonstop. What gave you that idea, Jason? The fact that I've probably said it 100 times. Oh, goodness. Who is the first D-back? Don't quiz me on history. I don't know history. I have no idea, Andy. I'll say Gonzo just for fun. I'll say Gonzalez. I hope you know the answer because you got us all thinking. There we go, Nolan Arenado. And it looks like we got a green insert. Now, the last green card we had was an auto. So, I'm going to set that one aside. Let me see if I can do this gently. Okay. So I'm going to cover up that auto here. I think that's going to be the auto, guys, just because it's green. I may be wrong, but just in case. Nolan Arenado. Cole Tucker. There we go. I've kind of gotten onto a Cole Tucker kick here recently. So Cole Tucker. I'll set that one aside. Corey Seager with the Dodgers. Did we get the answer yet? Oh, no, they're just guessing. We've got a great manager. Oh, Torey Lovello. It was Eric. Oh, he's guessing Eric Burns. Travis Lee. Peds. You guys are still guessing. Corey Seager, followed by a Framber Valdez. Framber Valdez with the Astros. Alrighty. I'm just going to hold that card aside. Although there's no guarantee the green border means auto. Is that correct? That doesn't mean anything? Is that a fair statement? We got Dustin Pedroia for the Red Sox. Will Smith for the Dodgers. Shout out to Jose. Larry Walker? Really? Okay, then I'll show that here in a second. Thanks, Ethan. Will Smith. Kobe Allard. And here's another 65 throwback. Chris Davis with the Athletics. And a Pablo Lopez rookie for the Marlins. So we got a bunch of these inserts. I don't know if this is common, but we've got a ton of them. I'll slide it back there with the other guys. All right, so I'm just going to reveal this then because it's more than likely not the auto. Tell you what I'm going to do. You guys have to trust me on this one. I don't know if they're all sticker autos, but I'm going to take it off camera. And I'm just going to go by feel. Okay. Okay, I wasn't looking. I didn't feel like a sticker auto, so we'll see. Here's the reveal. No auto. No auto. We're safe, guys. We're safe. Pedro Avila for the Padres. But it's still going to be a numbered card out of 99. Very cool. So that's like my second numbered card. At least two. I don't remember anymore. This is like a dynamite pack. Or box. Alright, 4 to go. 4 packs to go. It's a ding, ding, ding box. It is, for sure. Oh, it's my third numbered card. Thanks for counting there, buddy. And we've, again, knock on wood, but we've had no duplicates yet. It's probably, I know, it's probably set that way from the factory, but it's still cool. You don't want to get the same card over and over again. Unless it's an auto. That'd be a cool duplicate. Ryan Barucki for the Blue Jays. Touki Toussaint. I like that. He's just a happy guy there. He's just happy. I like that one. And a Juan Soto. Now this is a good Soto. The Soto we saw the other night. I think that was 2018, guys. I think the 2018 Soto looks rough. This one doesn't look so bad. Juan Soto. And here's our insert. It's going to be another Master and Apprentice. Williams and is that Williams and Betts, I think? Followed by Jacob deGrom at the back there. Williams and Betts, sure enough. So this is like our fourth Master. I think I'm like almost halfway through collecting the whole set of 10. Just in one box. That is a nice one. I knew Ethan would like that one. Yep. Yeah, look at that, guys. We've got 4 Master and Apprentices so far. I know what Ethan's thinking. He's like, man, Kevin's getting so many hits. He's going to stop buying from my sales. Don't worry, Ethan. Jason wants the bell. I'll give him the bell. There you go. Chat Town is talking fire, but I'm not going to get out my flamethrower. Everyone's getting a 2-week break. Yeah, we need 2 weeks to kind of repad our bank accounts. I absolutely love your sales, though. Love them. Zach Greinke with the Astros. Again, I wish it was kind of like Goldie. I wish it was on a D-backs card, but that's okay. Another little special insert card there. Zach Greinke. Trevor Bauer. Boy, look at that expression. Trevor Bauer. Thairo Estrada with the Yankees. I'll be honest with you, I don't know that name. I'm going slow and I'm looking for ink, and I'll stop if I see ink. Justin Verlander. That's one of those. That's almost photographic. Like that's a pretty crisp artist work there. All right, our special little insert card is going to be, the feature artist card. That's cool. So now you know who, and those are, of course, those are photographs, I believe. The people who actually did the artwork. And our last card is going to be a Ramon Laureano with the A's. But this is kind of a cool card. Kind of like a behind the scenes, so to speak. All right, 2 packs to go. I don't know where they put the... I'd love it if I could get the auto at the very last pack. Jason says I might be biased. Okay, I kind of lost what you guys are talking about, but you're having fun with it, so that's good. All right. All right, here we go. I don't see any special inserts on this one, so I'm not sure what that means. Max Muncy. Byron Buxton. Gary Sanchez. Oh, okay. That's the auto. I just saw a tad of ink. So I'm going to... I'll tell you what. I'm going to save it. followed by Patrick Wisdom. So I'm going to, let's see, how do I want to do this? I'm going to offline it. I'm not looking. I promise I'm not looking. Okay. So these are the two we saw, Patrick Wisdom and Gary Sanchez. The auto is covered up with my little card stock here. So that's going to be the last card of the night. All right, here we go. Last pack, not last card, but last pack. Andrew McCutcheon for the Phillies. Buster Posey, very nice card with the Giants. Matt Carpenter. Look at that grin. It's like, really? And then we got a Cody Bellinger apprentice card. I'm going to ring the bell for Jose here. My friend Jose PC's Cody Bellinger. And that's like an apprentice card. That might be numbered or something. I don't know. And then a Justice Sheffield rookie card. Cody is not numbered, but it is still a very nice card. So there we have it. Down to the wire. One card to go. It's going to be our auto. Yeah, any guesses? I like Ethan's question there. Any guesses on the auto? I'm going to take a swig of water here. Jason says Rowdy. Tatis, I hope you're right. Now Cole would be nice. That would be a sweet hit, a Cole Tucker. Okay, I'm just going to say one thing. What I saw from the card was the auto appears to be going this way. If I'm not mistaken, Fernando is going to have to be going this way because it's horizontal. So I'm going to eliminate Tatis. Chattown, I wish you were right, Chattown, but I think that's eliminated. Austin Riley, Reese. All right. We're just going to go for it. I'll start from the top so we can see the name. Or, I'm sorry, see the team on the helmet maybe. So here we go. Drum roll. Ooh, it's a Padre. It's a Padre. And it's not going to be Tatis. But it's a Padre. And it's probably going to be Avila. It is Pedro Avila. Good call, Ethan. Wow. Man, Ethan is... I don't know how you do it, man. How'd you know that, Ethan? I mean, you deal with so many high-end cards. You know things. I ring the bell there. Pedro Avila for the Padres. My second favorite team. Second only to the D-backs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was in honor of Ethan's Elvis covers and more. That's my best impression I could come up with. Oh, look. Hey, I didn't even realize we've also got the numbered short print. Look at that, guys. It didn't dawn on me. That is a nice pairing right there. Yeah. Yeah, Ethan. Thank you. That is awesome, Ethan. Alrighty. So there we have it. No duplicates. Well, there one duplicate, guys. One duplicate, and it was our auto. But it was only duplicated with a short print. So that is a cool duplicate there. And not to dismiss Mr. Reynolds here. I just don't know much about him. But it is a rookie. It's numbered as well. Very cool. Yeah, collect the set. I will. All I need now is really the base, right? I don't think there's any other parallel variations. So he's good. Who? Reynolds? That's good to know. And he's a rookie, so there's still plenty of time for him to produce. Yep. So thank you, Ethan. I appreciate that. It was a very nice box. Like I said, any one of these cards, literally any one of these cards would be deemed a hit in a standard Topps pack. And I'm thrilled. I'm happy about Mr. Reynolds. I just don't know much about him to be excited. But the Avila card, that gets me. I PC Padres, as you all know. I got the parallel short print to go with it. I'm very, very pleased with that. Very, very cool. So I didn't get my fourth Merrill Kelly, which is kind of a relief. Not that I'm getting tired of it, but enough's enough. So there we have it, guys. That was a great box. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. There's still a lot of people watching, but before y'all leave, I want to tease you with a little bit about what's coming up here. Pilly Mama, Kevin, will you have more soon? If I can find these boxes at Walmart, I'll get them for sure. I absolutely loved opening that box. That might have been the most fun I've had opening on my channel ever. That was a blast. But currently, there's just no more boxes, so I'm going to have to say no until I get more. So, while y'all are still in here, before everyone makes their bailout, I want to tease you with what's to come in my channel. So, quick history. I've been collecting baseball cards, well, I started back in the 80s when I was a kid. But then I took like a 30-year hiatus and quit collecting for quite a long time because other hobbies, interests, marriage, family, kids, everything. So I just recently got back into all this back in August of 2019. So I'm kind of starting over. I did have a lot of my old cards from before that I pulled out of storage. It was kind of fun to go through them. But I'm absolutely having a blast getting into the new stuff. However, in the last 30 years, I've had other hobbies and interests that I really, really want to share on YouTube. And I'm not going to create a new channel. I'm just going to add this content to my current channel. That's why I changed my name to And More. It's Kevin's Card Collecting and More. So just to give you guys a quick glimpse into what I'm going to start getting into here. One of my favorite hobbies of all time, and I'm going to show you some photographs of what I'm going to get into here, but I'm going to start doing a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, history stuff. But here it is, guys. This is what I do on the weekends when I'm not at work or doing baseball cards. I fly radio-controlled airplanes. And this is one of many planes that I have in my fleet. But, yeah, I really want to start sharing this hobby on my YouTube channel. I've got, like I said, 30 years of experience and knowledge with it. And I think you all will really enjoy some of the content that I'm putting together. And just a quick glimpse, some of the other photos I've got. These are some of my other planes. These are all planes that have flown successfully. Some are big, some are small. Some are huge, some are tiny. But this is a small collection of what I've got. This is the last photograph I've got. But no, these are all planes that I've built and successfully flown numerous times. This one's kind of cool. It actually carries a payload, so I can carry things and drop stuff and do all sorts of things with it. These are all aerobatic planes. This is my big competition plane. Actually, I've competed at the international level with this airplane here. So anyway, just wanted to throw that out for you guys to see. Yeah, they're rather large. This is a oh my goodness, that's a almost 11-foot wingspan on that one right there. That's got a 170cc engine in it. Fully functional, radio controlled. So, but I'm going to highlight the history of the hobby, the history of my enjoyment in the hobby, and just some knowledge for you guys to maybe some of you might get interested in it. If not, that's okay. Now, I am not changing my baseball schedule, though, guys. I'm still doing my 3 shows a week. I'm not lowering my baseball to increase any other hobbies. I'm just going to add to it. So don't worry about that. So, well, that's cool. You guys seem to like it. So awesome. I'm going to do some flying videos, building videos, history videos, all sorts of stuff. Like I said, I've been doing that for a long time. So I'm going to start highlighting more of this stuff. And I've got other hobbies too. I've done RC car racing in the past. I may do some car videos as well. But I'm going to focus on the airplanes primarily. So that's all I got, guys. It has its ups and downs. Oh, what did Ethan say? I've never flown before. It's fun. It is a lot of fun. I wouldn't keep doing it if it wasn't fun. Yeah, cool. You'll watch those. Awesome. They are crazy to fly. Oh, you've never even been in a real plane. Is that what you mean, Ethan? In a real one? You've never flown in a real one? Well, you will love it. You will love it. So, Duck Boy, we're getting ready to sign off here, Duck Boy, but that's okay. You can go back and watch the replay. We got some mega hits in today's video. Pulled a couple great autos. And even the non-auto cards are still considered hits. Had a lot of fun opening up some old 1992 vintage stuff. Got to ring the bell quite a bit. So we are... I don't think we're going to make it to 2 hours. I'm 9 minutes shy of 2 hours. Unless you guys can come up with something that we can chat about. We can go another 9 minutes here. You taking off, Ethan? Okay, buddy. And hey, glad you made it back to school safely. Have a great week. Hope this semester goes well for you. My schooling starts next week. I start up next semester next week. Oh, Jason does RC cars? That's cool. Jason, what do you drive? What have you got? We can talk a little bit about the RC stuff until you guys get burned out and people start dropping off. Yeah, thanks, Ethan. Have a good one, buddy. Hobbyist is taking off. Good night, Hobbyist. Oh, he flew to Hawaii on his first flight. Wow. No, Jason, I'm kind of stuck right now with stuff. I don't, unfortunately. I will have, today's Tuesday, I take Wednesday and Thursday off, and then Friday, Jason, if you go to my About Me page on YouTube, you'll see my schedule, but on Sundays, here's my weekly schedule. Sundays, we play the Home Run Derby game, so Sunday afternoons, the first so many numbers of people, it depends on how many people show up, but I'll take the first 6 or 10 people that show up to my chat and throw them in the Home Run Derby game. If you want to participate with that, Jason, that'd be fun. It's free, no buy-in cost at all, but the winner gets a couple junk wax packs of cards. And then on that Sunday, then Tuesday, I've got Take It Back Tuesdays, which is what you saw today. And then Fridays, I've got Fairfield Fridays. On Friday, I open up 2 boxes of Fairfields. I'm sure you're familiar with Fairfields are, but this is a box of Fairfields. You can find these at Walgreens for $5. So I'll open up a couple of these boxes on Fridays. So that's my weekly schedule. 3 set live streams I do. Jason, the Derby game? Yeah. And Jason, if you don't understand it, you can go back and watch one of my Sunday streams just to get a feel for how the game works. There's no work on your part. Really, all you need to do is be one of the first people to chime in on the chat, and that'll get your name on the roster. And then you just sit back and watch the game go, and if you win, great. If not, it's still fun to watch. Yeah, the Derby's on Sundays, Sunday afternoon, approximately 2 p.m. West Coast time. That I squeeze it in between church services. I've got church Sunday morning. I come home, eat a late breakfast. I do the home run derby, and then I go back to church Sunday night. So I squeeze it in between the my services. Yep. What did Chris say in time? You'll have to tell them about the time you tried to take off from a cable spool table. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Chris. For those of you guys who don't know, Chris speaks from experience. Chris has seen me fly. He and I are friends from as far back as we can recall. But Chris was able to witness me try to take off one of my big planes off of a tabletop, and it didn't end so well. So, yeah, I'll share a lot of stories. In fact, I think some of you guys have heard me make comments. Every time I pull a Benito Santiago card, I mention that I spent a few hours with him one afternoon. When I used to live down in Yuma, Arizona, the Padres would come to Yuma for spring training. And one afternoon, I got a phone call that Benito Santiago wanted to get into model airplanes. So he went to the local hobby shop and asked, hey, who flies around here? So the local hobby shop gave him a good friend of mine's phone number, and they scheduled to meet up. Well, my friend called me and said, hey, I'm going flying with Benito Santiago. You want to join me? So I'm like, yeah, absolutely. So I went out there, and I spent the afternoon flying RC planes with Benito Santiago, and we had an absolute ball. He's a super nice guy, real humble, and he was just a regular Joe. We didn't really talk too much about baseball. I didn't pester him about his career. We just acted like friends. Duck Boy. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Duck Boy. I think I already said hello to you, but I'll say hi again. Kendall says he found a Bowman value pack at a gas station. That's cool. I've never found anything at a gas station. Yeah, you're late. I know. You mentioned that. But it's okay because we're still streaming. Yeah, it's a short story, Jason, but it was a fun story. Did you answer my question about what kind of cars you drive? You mentioned that you have RC cars. What kind of car do you have? Because I've got quite a few RC cars in my collection too. I used to race at the local track on a regular basis, but that's been years. But I'm still interested in them. Oh, it's okay, Duck Boy. I understand you got people bounce in and out at times. Kendall rides in cars. Wow, that sets you apart, Kendall. You are a unique person there, buddy. I'm just teasing with you. Well, guys, I got 2 minutes to go to hit my 2-hour mark, so I am not going to end the stream for another 2 minutes. We're so close. I don't want to end it. Speaking of race cars and RC airplanes, I was saying you should do cars. My real car was repossessed last year. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I thought you said you do cars. I'm sorry, Jason. I misunderstood you. Let me go back and see real quick. Oh, do RC cars too. Yeah, okay. I misunderstood you there, buddy. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, you had tough luck there, partner, with your storage locker and the car. You know, Chat Town, I hear what you're saying. They are fun when they work. However, those little miniature engines that they put in those RC cars are very touchy and hard to tune. You got to get the carburetors just right, or they are a pain in the rear to run. Kendall says, I love that you're a Christian. My dad's a pastor. Oh, that's awesome, Kendall. Well, thanks for sharing that with me. In fact, I am a preacher as well. Kendall, I do preach at my local church. I'm not the pastor, though. I guess what you could call, I'm a pastor in training. I'm currently in seminary school right now. Eventually, when I retire from my current job, which is in approximately 4 years, I plan on going full-time as a pastor. So that's awesome that your dad's a pastor. Kendall, if you don't know, every morning I upload a morning devotional. So that may be something you want to check out. Maybe introduce your dad to it, see what he thinks about it. But every morning at 5 o'clock Pacific time, I upload a daily devotion. Okay, Duck Boy's heading to bed. Good to see you again, buddy. Have a good night. Yep, get ready for school. So that's really awesome, Kendall. I'm glad you shared that with me. Oh man, Jason, I bet that was just heart-wrenching. Oh. But you know, as you have realized, you survived the ordeal, and now it's time to make a comeback. And I've always noticed every time we deal with struggles in life and trials like that, you come back stronger and better off for it. It never fails. You come back better off. You learn so many lessons through those ordeals. They're not fun at the time. I'm not saying you should enjoy those moments. They're not fun. But I think Kendall would appreciate and understand this. The Bible tells us that we are to be thankful in all things. Now, it doesn't say we need to be thankful for all things, because that would be silly. You wouldn't say, Lord, thank you for having my car repossessed, or thank you for having my storage locker taken out from under me. But you can be thankful in those situations because the Lord is always with us, and He can see us through the bad times and pull us through. And like I said, you come back on the backside stronger and better off for it. Oh, yeah, that's a tough one. Love the car. Yeah, we get it. Guys get attached to their cars. We do. I totally get that. I get it. Oh, Fitzy says, nice Brian Reynolds. Well, I'm glad to hear you say that, Fitzy. That's kind of confirmation, because I was telling the guys earlier, I don't know who this is. I'm going to be completely frank and honest. When I pulled that, I was a little disappointed at first because I didn't know who he was. I'll read up on him and learn more about him for sure. And it's a rookie card, so he's got a long time yet to prove himself. Coffee and Jam with Chris is with us. Wow. You are like a celebrity in here, Chris. Thank you so much for joining. That's awesome that you're here. Thank you for joining us. I've been watching all of your Thailand trip videos. You've got a whole bunch of them, but that's really cool that you were able to spend time with your family and kind of get away. That was really cool. So yeah, thanks for showing up. It's probably early morning for you. You're probably just waking up there. And I'm actually getting ready to sign off here shortly. We just passed the 2-hour mark. I haven't gone 2 hours very often, so this is unique. Just grinding away. No, I understand. Hey guys, hey Coffee. Coffee. Chris, don't leave just yet. Everybody, we've got a lot of people in the chat right now. If you guys don't know Chris, she's in the chat there. You need to go to her channel and subscribe to her channel and ring the bell for notifications. She lives in Asia, so I understand the time difference is off a little bit, but she wakes up early and she goes to bed late, which is convenient for us Westerners because we're able to catch her streams. But she is absolutely the nicest person in YouTube. Her and her husband, Joel. In fact, hey, Chris, let me know how Joel's doing on his watch hours and all that, because I know you guys are working on his channel too. But Chris has a phenomenal singing voice. She can sing anything you ask her to sing. And her husband can play every instrument known to man. So the two of them, I mean, I don't know if it's, well, I know he's a music teacher and you teach singing, but they travel around to different places and do shows and whatnot, and they sing for their local church. They are like the best mated couple ever. Like, you two are made for each other. It's so awesome to see. Kevin, I am late and it's so hard to catch you live. No, I understand that, Chris. What time is it there locally for you? I know it's early morning. What time is it? It's 6:38 p.m. here in the States on the West Coast on Tuesday evening. I know, Jason. Isn't that the way it always is, though? My number spiked as I was getting ready to say bye. But we'll keep going. I'm just thrilled that Chris is with us. That is so cool. She hasn't done a live in a while, and I miss her live streams. I always jump in on her lives when I can. Joel got monetized 3 days ago. That's awesome, Chris. That is so awesome. Congratulations. Oh, Joel's here too. Hey, Joel. Man, now I got Joel with me. It's 10:30. Oh, it's not too early, but I guess you guys are starting your day. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm up to 15 watching now. Oh, Opeachy just joined in too. Wow, you guys, this is so awesome. I don't want to end the stream now. I'm actually growing my viewership here. But, okay, so here's a second shout out for you guys. I just asked you to join Chris's channel. Her husband, Joel, he just jumped in there. You'll see his name in there, Joel Yoe. I guess, Yeo, I apologize. I don't know how to pronounce it. But you'll see Joel in there. Jump on his channel as well. They are phenomenal people. If only the world were made up of Joels and Chris's, we'd already be in heaven. You guys are absolute angels. And I'm not just saying that. You guys are awesome. You're what the community needs. Yeah, there's a great shout out to Donald. I would not have known about Chris had it not been for Donald. Donald introduced me to the, how do I put this? The Eastern or Asian groups. Donald is affiliated with the Filipino core group of YouTubers. And through Donald and through that group, I stumbled upon Chris. And we've made a pretty good friendship. So we definitely support one another. Yeah, Joel, thank you. Yeah, so many people in my house. I appreciate it. Yeah, well, there's two homes. There's my YouTube home that I'm watching over here on my chat. And then look at all these people that are in my home. I've got all these visitors, all these guests. So now, Chris and Joel, I know you guys don't do baseball cards per se, but I just want to share with you real quick what makes this hobby exciting is we buy boxes of cards and we open the packs of cards online, and you don't know who's in the packs. And for example, these are a stack of cards that I just opened today, and I was going through them one by one. And what makes this hobby exciting is when you pull cards that, look at these. You see those autographs? Those are actual autographs by that player that's on the card. So these cards are much more valuable and much more exciting to get because, like, for example, Pedro Avila, he actually signed. That's his actual autograph that was put in the box of cards. So that's kind of what makes this hobby exciting, is looking for special cards like that. Because I don't know how many baseball card videos you watch, Chris and Joel, but that's kind of what we do here. In fact, here you go, Chris. Look at this. If you're looking, Chris and Joel, look who I got here. I got a very special baseball card. That's none other than Donald Blomdahl. It's kind of hard to see, but up in the top corner there, that's his autograph. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of hard to read in the dark. But that's a Donald Blomdahl's autographed baseball card. So he's the godfather of my channel. He sits up high on the throne and oversees the show, and he makes sure that all these baseball players don't act unruly or get rude. He kind of keeps everyone in check. So Jason, I didn't know where you were, Jason. You're in Florida. That's good to know. SSP, taking off. Understand, brother. Thank you so much for joining us and helping us out. I love you guys in the background giving me information on the players that I don't know about. That's good to know. That's a lot of people indeed. Yeah, look at all these visitors I've got here. But they're nice and quiet. They just mind to themselves. Good. Thanks, SSP. I had fun too. I'm glad you were with us. Well, actually, let me tell you something here, Chris. The 777. Do you know what that 777 represents? Of course, being a Christian, you know that that is a very important number. But what Donald did was, as you guys know, Chris and Joel, Donald is really trying to grow his channel. So when he hit monumental marks in his subscribership, he would have giveaways and little contests in his channel. He had and so this represents 777 subscribers. When he hit 333, he had a giveaway contest. When he hit 555, he had a giveaway contest. For obvious reasons, he skipped the 666, which is good. But when he got to the 777 subscriber contest, I entered it, as did a bunch of other people. And lo and behold, I was fortunate enough to win the contest. So for winning his giveaway contest, he sent me his card. He also, let me show this to you. He sent me a baseball. That's got his signature on it. So that's Donald's signature or autograph on a baseball. And he's also got 777 representing the number of subscribers at the time. Of course, now we know Donald's well over 1,000. So he had another giveaway for the 1,000. But yeah, that's what the Donald card's all about. But I think he's got extra cards. If you ever reach out to him, you may just mention to him that you saw his card in my show and that you'd be interested in one. Okay, yeah, Chris, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Donald, that's awesome. Yeah, so, Chris, my morning devotion videos, I disabled the comment section deliberately. Yeah, I just don't want to invite... It's because the topic, the subject matter, I did not want to invite negative comments into what I feel is a very good, positive thing. And I didn't want to bring it down by opening the door for negativity and for haters out there that may say nasty things. My baseball shows, though, those are open for comments. If you ever need to get hold of me, you can comment on a baseball video or send me an email, which is in my About Me tab. But for personal reasons, I disabled comments on my devotions. I hope that makes sense. Okay, Kendall's taking off. Thank you for joining me. Jason, you're saying goodnight to the hobbyist is leaving. Good night, hobbyist. Thanks for jumping in there, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, I knew what you meant there, Kendall. Oh, yeah. In fact, Chris, if you're listening, Kendall, by chance, was interested in my devotions because he just told me his father's a pastor. And Kendall is a new member of my channel, so I've made a good friend with him. So that's pretty cool. Yes, we're all glad, Joel. I'm glad he skipped 666. I would not have wanted to win that contest. 8's a good number in Asia. Okay, that's interesting to know. 888 would have been good, yeah. Yeah, you know what? That's funny. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, I'm at 333 right now. It just dawned on me. I'm slowly growing. I'm not growing at a rapid pace like Donald and some others. But I hope to get there. I'll make it to 1,000 one of these days. I need to get a baseball card made myself. They're not hard to do. You can go to Topps.com website. Topps is the company that makes baseball cards. You can go to their website and send them a photograph and give them some information, and they'll make up a baseball card just for you. And you can order those and have them customized. Okay, I didn't mean to say bye to you, Jason. I'm sorry. I saw you saying goodnight, but you were saying goodnight to somebody else. So, Chat Town, thank you so much. I'm going to respond to that email that you sent me last. I have visited your former place of employment there in Nogales. I'll leave it at that. But I'm quite familiar with that location. So I definitely need to follow up with an email to you, Chat Town. Thank you for that info, and I'll get back with you. And I'm still praying for you, buddy, that you recover and get through this injury and surgeries. I know that's rough, but we're still praying for you. All right. Well, we still got 9 guys watching. I'm actually pushing for this. Might be my longest stream ever. I think my record is 2 hours and 17 minutes. I think. But yeah, we'll go as long as I can talk. Oh, hey, here's something, Chris and Joel, if you're still watching. So you two know that baseball cards is kind of my forte on my channel. It's what my channel's about. But I just recently changed my name to Kevin's Card Collecting and More. I added the and more part of it because, first of all, my devotions are kind of more content, but I'm actually adding a new topic to my channel. So if Chris and Joel, if you're looking, this is a hobby of mine that I'm going to start adding content to. That's me actually at the flying field. I fly radio-controlled airplanes. And that is the biggest plane that I own, but it's almost 11-foot wingspan. It's a beast. It's got a 170cc engine in it. It goes pretty fast and pretty high. But in the future you're gonna start seeing videos about me flying my airplanes as well. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Something to look forward to. Peachy says, rip that Donruss. I don't have any Donruss there, buddy. If you're talking about this box, it's empty. This is an empty box. There's nothing in it. I've got some... It's just some plastic sleeves. So sorry to get your hopes up there, Peachy. Nothing there to open. And all these boxes on display are empty as well. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here, Chris. It means a lot to me. Yeah. Yeah, in fact, today I just started working on some editing of some videos that I've already shot of me flying. And I'm going to try to put it to music a little bit and try to make it a little more entertaining. And he says, you're not the only one who... You know, I wonder about that. If you look at all the people's displays, guys, in the background, they can't possibly be new boxes because you'd have to pull the box out to open it, and then it's going to mess up your display. So to me, it only makes sense that your display is made up of empty boxes. I've got a little bit more up high. Let me scan up just a little bit. That's the top of my display there. But really not much more than what you're already seeing. But I'm just happy that I've got a permanent display now. Because my old videos were on a desk that I'd have to put up and then tear down, put up and then tear down every single time I went live. Because that was my work desk and my school desk and everything else I do. Yeah. In fact, there's a lot of activity in Asia, Joel and Chris. A lot of Asian pilots are world famous. Yeah, maybe there you go. Cinematic music. I don't know. I got to be careful with the music. I guess you can only use certain songs that aren't copyright protected. Yeah, I don't know about soundtrack music. That would be cool though, if I could. And Joel, I really enjoy watching you play your instruments. That drum one you did the other day was really cool because I used to play the drums. I haven't played drums in years, literally years. The last time I sat behind a drum set was probably 7 or 8 years ago. But all through junior high school and high school, I was in percussion. I pretty much played all percussion instruments. But I was fortunate enough to be my section leader for the drum section in band. Marching band, concert band, I played everything in percussion. So that's why I really appreciated watching your drum video the other day. How about a panoramic view photo of the D-back Stadium as a backdrop? That would be cool. I'd still want the boxes here though, but maybe a poster in the back up against the wall. Possibly. Yeah. Play some drums. If I had a set of drums, I would play them. But That's all I can do. I can just tap the desk. Yeah, it's rough. I did go to. There's a lot of YouTube channels, guys, that have songs you could download copyright free, but I don't know. They're not songs that you know or recognize, so they're not quite as exciting. Yeah, it is rough. Maybe I could get Chris and Joel to play some music for me, and they can give me permission to use their songs. Andy says, could y'all lose the D-backs? Chris knows it has a friend that has no copyright. Really? I'm dealing with two things here. Andy, I'm intrigued by what you said, but I'm also interested in what Chris said. Chris, when you have a chance, would you be able to go to my About Me page and send me an email with his link? Please, I would really appreciate that. I would really appreciate learning more about how I could add the music. And real quick, back to Andy. So, Andy, I don't live in Arizona. I used to. I'm from Arizona, but I've moved. But I grew up there, so I'm a D-backs fan by nature. I now live in the Las Vegas area, up in Nevada. So when you say you could lose the D-backs, if the D-backs left Arizona, I would love it if they came to Las Vegas. That would be too cool. I could see them. I've heard rumors about them possibly coming out here, which would be awesome because that's where I live now, and that would be too cool to have them as my home team, literally in my hometown now. Yeah, Chris, if that would be awesome if I could use your. There's certain types of flying. Some flying is very aggressive, where the plane's flipping around and doing aerobatics and stuff. To that type of music, or to that type of flying, you want more of a hard, strong beat and strong rhythm song. But there are also types of flying where it's very graceful and smooth and like poetry in the air. And some of your music would be phenomenal for that. That would be cool. You spend a lot of time in Vegas? You work in the gaming industry? Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm here. Jason's never been to Vegas. That's okay. For someone who lives in Las Vegas, guys, I do understand why tourists come here. But after about a week, you realize it's not all it's hyped up to be. Now, this is my opinion. Now, I will say I don't enjoy Vegas the way a lot of other people enjoy Vegas. I don't indulge in some of the vices that Vegas offers, if you want to put it politely. Being a Christian, I disagree with a lot of things that Vegas represents. I've had people tell me that I live in modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, which is kind of a unique perspective on things. Okay, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Yeah, just any little tidbit of info you could provide me would be awesome. Vegas is very different than the Strip. Yeah, Vegas is known for the Strip, but once you get outside of the Strip area, Vegas is just another city. It's just another city. However, you see slot machines in every store and restroom and every other facility in the city. That's the only difference. Are you in the Orlando area? I'm actually heading out to Orlando, I believe, next year, Jason. My church, we go to an annual convention every year, and it's a different location every year. And I believe Orlando is either next year or the following year. But I've never been to Orlando before. No debauchery in Orlando. Yeah, that's good. That is good. Cinematic music is wonderful music. I've seen people fly in person. live, Chris, in front of me with a little sound system and a speaker, and they fly to the music. It's like choreographed dancing. They fly the maneuvers and fly the flight in accordance with the music, and it's really phenomenal. And when they choose music that like soundtracks from famous movies, it's awesome. It is really, really cool. Like synchronized swimming. Yeah, very similar. Oh, you're a few hours north of there? Like near Jacksonville? I've been to Jacksonville a couple times. Yep. It's synchronized swimming in the air. The drone shows at Disney World? I don't know what a drone show is. Oh, no debauchery for me. I see what you're saying. Oh, no, absolutely not. You know, funny you mention that, though. People have this perception that all these, quote, debaucherous type activities are legal in Las Vegas. They're not. That's the misnomer. So many people think Vegas has a lot of legalized things that are not legal in the county that Las Vegas sits in. Now, there's a county outside of the Vegas area that certain activities are permitted, but not in Clark County, which is where Vegas is. I'm not saying things don't occur, but it's not legal. The new fireworks show at Disney used drones with lights on. That's cool. I'd have to look that up. I bet there's videos on YouTube for that. Oh, you're in Jacksonville. Small. There you go. There you go. Yep. I spent some time up in Georgia, just north of you, and some friends of mine and I would drive down to Jacksonville every once in a while. Yep, Andy, you're right. People think things that are not necessarily true. Oh, Chris is thanking me for being supportive. Yeah, absolutely. You guys are awesome. You guys are... There's no words for it. I feel blessed, Chris, that I met you guys and Donald introduced me to you. To me, it's a real honor. Well, I understand, Chris. He's so busy playing on the instruments. I get it. Now, you, on the other hand, you being the singer, you have to be a good speaker. You need to, you need to be a woman of many words because you're a singer. Yeah, I've never been to Disney World. I've been to Disneyland several times growing up on the West Coast. We kind of made it a family tradition to go there quite frequently, but never made it to the East Coast parks. Yep. Now, I will say, guys, you know what? I'm going to do something I swore I wouldn't do. I don't know if the lighting's going to be good. I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys kind of can see me. But it's kind of a mess. I'm in my garage. For those of you who don't know, I'm in my garage now. And my garage is kind of messy. But I'm going to turn the camera around and see what kind of lighting I get. Let's see here. How does this work? There. Not too bad. Kind of got a glare right on me. But no, this is me. Man, that's a bright glimmer. Let me turn this one light off. That might help. I don't know. That helps a little bit. Yep, there I go. Here I am. Dun, 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 dun. And you can see I've got airplanes hanging from the ceiling too. So, see, I've got airplanes, and hopefully I'll get to share them with you flying on video. So, Good lighting. Yeah. It's getting better. I'm working on it. Yeah. Chris is clapping for me. Yay. I'm here. Although if you guys watch my morning devotions, you already know what I look like. Yeah, Joel, good to see you. I'm in the flesh. Right now you're just words on the screen, but I've met you on your screen before. Now you just have to talk to your face the whole time. If you exactly, Chris, you're exactly right. I'm looking at myself and it's kind of embarrassing. That's why I'm trying to look offside. The chat's over here. Oh yeah, you can see the airplanes there. Yeah. Let me see, I've got another one. A couple more hanging up over there. But yeah. But no, I'm going to start doing videos on the planes and my cars too. I also drive RC cars a lot, so I'll start filming them as well. Yeah, not a garage, hangar bay. Yeah, it's a hangar bay. You need a little vain when you host. Oh, you need to be a little vain. Yeah, vanity is not my forte. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Well, for those of you who don't, I'm bald. That's why I like to wear my hat. Again, if you watch my morning devotions, you know I'm bald because you see me there. What are you guys saying? Yeah, cool planes or Summerlin. Yeah, okay. So how many? We still have 6 guys in here, but I shouldn't say guys. Chris is not a guy, but we have 6 folks in here. But I do need to end my stream here pretty soon. It's past dinner time. I haven't even eaten dinner yet. Joel says, nice collection. Need to extend your YouTube name to Kevin's Card Collecting Planes, Cars, and More. Right. Well, that's why I put the more in there, because that's kind of inclusive for everything else. I love those. Oh, the cars? Yep. I always begged my dad to buy me those. I was convinced I could do it for a living to race those cars. There are I don't know, Chris, how familiar, or I don't know how the Philippines or Malaysia are tied to Japan, but the Japanese market pretty much dominates the RC car community. The Japanese company Tamiya is like the largest manufacturer of RC cars. I don't know if you've ever heard of Tamiya cars, but they're pretty popular. And they come out of Japan. So the Asian culture dominates a lot of the RC community. And I say RC, that means radio controlled. So, they're a lot of fun. I absolutely love them. I've raced RC cars for 35 years probably, and planes for 30. So I've done it for quite a while. Oh no, who do I look like? I think I look like me. I hope it's a good-looking person. Who does Kevin look like? I'm just sitting back waiting to see the responses to that question. But I didn't understand it then. You can earn a living by gambling or betting who wins, kind of like Fast and Furious, but glad my dad stopped me. Right? Wow. You like race cars. That's awesome, Chris. That is a little unusual. Most girls don't lean that direction. It's more of a boy hobby, but Friend has a nitrous RC car, very fast. Yeah, they are when they work. That's the only thing about the nitro cars. They're very cantankerous, finicky on the carburetor setting. It's hard to get them running right. Truth is with us. Hey, how you doing, Truth? Good to see you. Oh, so okay. Joel remembers the Tamiya cars. That's cool. Yep, they're. You may remember the names, Joel. The Grasshopper, the Hornet, the Frog. Just to name a few. But yeah, those Tamiya cars are very popular. Truth be told, I gotta introduce you, Truth, to, you'll see Joel and Chris, Coffee and Jams with Chris in here. You need to jump on their channels. I'm serious. They are outstanding people. They're very good people. About the best you're gonna meet. They live in Asia, and forgive me if I'm wrong. I believe Chris is from the Philippines originally, and Joel is Malaysian. But you need to jump on their channels, Truth. They're really good folks. Excuse me, I'm getting a frog in my throat. I've been talking for over 2 hours. I'm losing my voice. Watching the players change the wheels is fascinating. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. I didn't realize how popular our racing was over there. That's cool. Jason, I'm dying to know who you think I look like. I'm still waiting for the answer. And for Chris and Joel, just so you know, Truth is one of the nicest guys on our channels as well. Truth is worth subscribing to. Hey, Troy's with us. How you doing, Troy? Yeah, cantankerous for sure. Hey, you even spelled cantankerous. I'm not even sure I could spell it right. Awesome. There you go. Chris and Joel, you just gained another subscriber. Jason remembers those cars. He's old. Yeah, I would say kids today wouldn't even know what RC means unless it's tied into a video game, to be honest with you. Yes, the Grasshopper was a dune buggy. Yep. I've got a Grasshopper in my collection, actually. One of these days I'll do a highlight video on it. I'm nothing but a worthless... Truth, don't talk like that. Don't say that. Jason's cousin's married to an Asian man. Okay. Cool. Truth, you know better. I'm gonna remove that post, Truth, just because, yeah. You know why. I look like me! Yes! Oh, how did I not guess that? I look just like that guy I see every morning in the mirror when I wake up. And I don't ever have a bad hair day either. This is exactly what I look like in the morning. Mm-hmm. Another thing I was fascinated, or still am fascinated with RC boats. I used to have an RC boat. Actually, no joke. I used to race we had a local lake near my town, and a bunch of us had little speedboats, and we'd race them out there. But then when they flipped over upside down, you had to get in a real rowboat and go out and get your boat. Love Asian food, yeah. Hey, Chris, do you, being Filipino, do you make lumpias? I had a friend of mine whose wife was Filipino, and she would make lumpias and invite us over, and we loved them. My wife and I loved them. They kind of reminded like little mini tacos or taquitos. I guess you could say they're mini egg rolls, but I think they look like little roll tacos. I love anything with speed or wheels. Wow, Chris, I'm learning a lot about you. That's cool. Then you'll enjoy my, when I start putting out the videos for my RC cars and planes, I think you'll enjoy them. Lumpias are Joel's favorite. All right, Joel. Lumpias are internationally known. Yep. In case you guys are wondering, I'm having to squint a little bit. I'm actually due to get bifocals. I'm at that age now, and so it's hard for me to read up close with my regular glasses. I guess my Sahad D didn't work. I don't know what that means. Troy, I'm lost on that one, buddy. I don't know what a Sawad D is. Oh, Chris collected Hot Wheels. That's cool. Oh, it's high and Thai. Oh. I missed that too. I didn't see you even say that. It's okay, Troy. Or Troy. Truth. You're having a rough week? Well, the good news is tomorrow is the halfway point, and we'll start the descent on the back side of the hill. Oh no, you guys have started speaking a language I don't understand. If it were Spanish, I'd understand, but I'm lost on this. I guess you said you're speaking Thai? Jason, you collect, or you used to have Hot Wheels and Matchboxes. There's a channel, I don't know if you're familiar with it. His name is, I want to say, the name of his channel is Marty's Matchbox Makeovers. Type that in the search sometime on YouTube. Marty's Matchbox Makeovers. He's a Australian, down in Australia, but he does like 30-minute videos on restorations for Hot Wheel cars and Matchbox cars, primarily Matchbox. But it's fascinating that he'll take this junked up car that's rotted out and dented and scratched up, and he'll strip it clean, repaint it, rebuild it, and they're beautiful. So yeah, check out Marty's Matchbox Makeovers. He's hilarious. Yeah. Oh, you've seen it, Truth? He's funny too, very entertaining. So coffee and jam with Chris. Chris was what we would call a tomboy, basically. So now, were you cheerleading while you were playing, Chris? I gotta ask, like, if you scored a goal. All right, what were you playing? Basketball. If you scored a goal, a basket, would you root yourself on? Truth, you are an amazing individual, Truth. You are the most upbeat, positive person. Whenever I come into a channel and you see me, you say hi, and vice versa. You are always so positive, and I love that about you. And I wish everybody were like that. And it pains me to see that you're having a rough week. Kevin, I'm not going to say that, Chris. Chris, is that really spelled correctly? I don't want to say that. No, you do a great job, Truth. I feel bad for you. Whatever you're going through, I'll pray for you. I definitely will. And if you want some international prayer, Chris and Joel will pray for you as well. I can guarantee they'll back you up. Yeah, Troy, I did. Did Chris spell that correct? I don't want to say that out loud. Did she really say that? Spell that word right? Okay, cap. She put an R in there, so it's cap. Oh, okay. So you didn't have to root for yourself, Chris. That's good. Ka is for females, and cap or cap is for males. Got it. Okay. Because Chris, you spelled it Krap. Just letting you know that. I wasn't gonna. You almost tricked me into saying it. If you were trying to fumble me into saying something I shouldn't say, you almost got me, but I stopped myself. There is an R in there. Well, then I'm not gonna speak your language. So this has turned into a Thai language lesson, which is kind of cool. We did baseball cards, we did RC planes and cars. Now we're doing Thai. Oh, good. So I don't have to pronounce the R. Good. Okay, so I can say it. Okay. Okay, I'll say crop. I'll say crop. How's that? Isn't he though, Jason? I agree. That's why it pains me to see him struggling. And also, Truth, I know that Papa really appreciates your help with his brakes. You're like the best salesman. He ought to give you a commission for every sale you make. Unity is prayer. Oh, unity in prayer. Oh, you're a good salesman. Jason, any other hobbies? Oh, yeah, I do. I also build like plastic model kits. Forget the old name, just stick to Kevin's Card Collecting and everything else. Right, not more. Everything else. No, but that's about it. Okay, would have said it like as crop. I like that better. Yep. Well, we're 12 minutes shy of 3 hours, guys. This is like phenomenal. We got 8 people in the chat. If you're not struggling, you're not breathing, to be honest with you. It's a byproduct of the human nature to struggle. We all do. If you're not struggling with something, you're not living. Constantly feel mistreated because of autism. Well, I would say then you need a new group of people to hang around with. Troy. Oh, either you are the biggest egotist in the world or you're very facetious. That's funny, Troy. The thing is, with good conversations, you don't realize the time passing. That's true. And I like how you misspelled good and it actually is God. Isn't that something? I liked how that was an accidental truth. Okay, question, buddy. Do you know who Steve Taylor is? So, okay. Good. Then I called you out the way I perceived you. I don't... Good question, buddy. Do you know? Oh, question. Steve Taylor is the same? Facetious. Facetious means sarcastic, I guess. Chris says, it's not you, it's the people you are with sometimes. Sometimes they do more bad than good to you. Yeah. Yep. You are who you are, truth. And don't even try to change it. God made you a certain way for a certain reason. He needs you to be you. The minute you try to conform to be like somebody else, the minute you step outside of God's plan for you. If he wanted you to be like somebody else, he would have made you that way. But he didn't. He made you a specific way for a specific reason. And there's a purpose behind it. I don't try to measure up to anybody else. I don't idolize anybody else. I am who I am. I've got my quirks. I've got my issues. No doubt about that. But I relish them. I love them. I love my quirkiness. I'm different, which is a good thing. Fastidious. Just, yeah, that would drive some people crazy. Jason, I no idea who Steve Taylor is. I have no clue. I should get Joel on the drums. Joel, give us a drum roll. We're waiting for this answer. Who is Steve Taylor? Oh, the suspense. I hope Jason didn't just type that and then log off and leave us hanging. Amen, Chris. Amen. God made us all unique in our own way, and we are all his beautiful creation. You can find comfort in that. Okay, Troy, so she doesn't have to spell it out. I know the background on her name, just so you understand. So Chris is her name, and it's short for a name I don't even want to try to pronounce, but she goes by Chris, which does us a world of good. She's a coffee drinker, and her and her husband they're musicians. Her husband, Joel, who's also in here, he plays every instrument ever created or designed, and she has a beautiful voice. So her channel is called Coffee and Jams with Chris. Chris Yadni. I'm sorry, Chris, I'm butchering your name. Next time I'm on your live stream, Chris, I'll remind you, I want to hear you pronounce it because I want to hear you say it. Christian artist. Okay, Steve Taylor. I know Stephen Curtis Chapman, but I don't know Steve Taylor. That's a lot. Joel's just laughing. Krzyjagnigi? Only Elvis left the building. Actually, Elvis did leave the building earlier. We had Ethan on here. Ethan is our Elvis impersonator. He's a lot of fun to watch. Elvis has left the building. Tell you what, guys, can you all hang in there for just 5 more minutes to get me to 3 hours? And then I'm going to call it a night because I need to run and eat dinner. Okay, here we have a pronunciation. Chris Zounst. Really? Zounst? Chris Zounst. Okay. Chris Zounst. Okay. And yeah, Troy's mom is Filipino. Or no, Thai, I'm sorry. So he understands some of the pronunciation. Chris Zounst. Oh, and then nickname is Chris Zane. Okay. And for us boring Westerners, we use Chris. Because it's very similar to Chris with an S at the end. No, more like Chris Hound, like croissant, Chris Hound. You're just, I know you and Joel are laughing at me right now, and that's fine. Okay, and Troy's mom is pronounced V-Chian. V-Chian. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm butchering it, aren't I, Chris? I'm so sorry. I'm not doing that deliberately. I'm not trying to butcher your name. Crizone? How's that? Crizone? Because you said like croissant. Crizone? I'm so sorry, Chris. Oh, it's like Grant's in the house. Wow, Grant. Man, now you're piling up on me here. I'm trying to end my stream and people keep showing up and I don't want to leave it early. I don't. Chris Zhang is pronounced as Chris Shane. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're kicking it with Nicklin. Yeah, Grant Nicklin is in the house. Yeah, Joel and Chris introduced you to my friend Grant N. He's a wonderful individual too. He's a great guy. Grant, introducing you to Joel and Chris. It's kind of like, I don't know, have you guys seen the movie Forrest Gump? And his friend Bubba, he gives him this long name and he goes, yeah, my name is such and such, but people call me Bubba. And then Forrest says, my name's Forrest Gump. And people call me Forrest Gump. I'm glad Chris has a nickname. Because she could say, hi, my name is Chrison Chrisang Jante. But you can call me Chris. So I'm going to stick with Chris. Oh, now change Shane to... Okay, why is the H in there? I see the ZH and it's like Z, not Z, Zane. You're almost... Change Shane to Zane. Z. I just know you guys are dying over there at your home laughing at me. Or you're probably at work. Alright guys, we're down to our last minute and I'm going to have to call it a night, okay? I hate to kill the mood, but we're having an absolute blast in here. But in one more minute I'm going to end the stream and call it a night. Oh, Joel gave me the thumbs up. Maybe I got it. Zane. Chris Zane. Chris Zane? Can you give me a thumbs up, Chris? Did I get it? Is it Chris Zane? Okay. Well, let me know. Is Chris Zane proper or no? And then correct me on your live stream. Chris Zane and Joel. No, nothing. They may have already signed off. Okay, yeah, I'll check out Steve Taylor. I'll check him out. Thanks for the recommendation, Jason. I appreciate it. Okay, explain it on your live, Chris. I hope you didn't take any offense. I was really honestly trying my best. Okay, I'm getting closer. That's good. We're moving in the right direction. That's good. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me. Some of you were with me for the full 3 hours. That's awesome. This is by far my longest stream yet. It's a record for me. Again, thank you so much. If you guys missed it, for those like Joel, not Joel, Grant and Troy, I opened up a box at 2019 Gallery Mega Box with 2 autos in it. You might want to go back and check that out. That was awesome. So, you guys have a wonderful evening. I love every one of you guys. Thank you so much for your support of my channel. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And please comment. And if you do comment, I promise I'll go back and respond appropriately. So, God bless every one of you guys. I love you. Take care, and good night.